I think we have maybe 3 minutes, 5 minutes, if there are any questions. There goes Carl.
Hello, I'm Carl Whiting with the WISE Alliance, or Wisconsin Safe Energy Alliance. First of all, I want to thank PHMSA for your role when we speak to organizations or concerned citizens throughout the state. It is really important to have information from an agency that can look across the nation, look at practices, and so those of us who may express concerns about a given pipeline or a given project have that kind of backing and that kind of grounding. We live in a state with very little oversight. We have the largest tar sands pipeline in North America running through our communities, and that process happened without an environmental impact statement. The EA that was produced didn't mention the ultimate 1.2 million barrels per day of oil anywhere. And so we were playing catch up and trying to make sense of how did this happen and what are the ways in which communities can be more informed about the process. I want to commend PHMSA on the documents that we have used in our presentations. It makes clear that our concerns have some real grounding, and it does create the dialogue where a community can make more informed decisions about these lines running through their backyards. Jefferson said the only safe repository for democracy is an uneducated populace, and certainly that applies in this case. My question going forward is, for states where oversight may be more limited than groups like ours would like, in the new rules going forward that PHMSA is looking at, and in the calls for tar sands lines to be perhaps regulated differently, are there anything that we can look forward to as an organization to help us better understand what the risks are, and is PHMSA in any way going to be more active on this particular form of heavy crude? Thank you.
Thank you for your question. We would love to talk to you and put you in touch with our public affairs group that can help you get more information about the particular issues that you're interested in. We're always interested in helping our various stakeholders.
Great. Last question over here.
Thank you. So I have a question. If I understand the rationale behind not making these hearings public, part of that is you want to make sure that the company's frank about what happened so you can get at the root cause of the incident and make things safer. But if these are enforcement hearings where you've already determined they've done something wrong, is that really the best place to get at what was the root cause of the incident? And so wouldn't a way to separate those two things out and have a different process where you're trying to get at understanding the root cause from whether or not they should be penalized, wouldn't that make more sense and be able to then get around this question of making it confidential or not?
Thank you for your question. We have, just to be clear on hearings, they don't only apply in situations where there has been an incident or an accident. Hearings are available to operators just based on notice of probable violations that come from regular inspections. Our investigation process includes looking at root cause, et cetera, and so that process proceeds independently, and then afterwards a hearing would happen. So they're very intertwined. In the case of an incident or accident, we would need root cause analysis, and that would be discussed at the hearing as well. But I think that those two processes are somewhat independent, but somewhat intertwined as well.
Okay. Can you join with me in thanking our speakers today? And I think this